How to use worry time to take control of your life. Welcome to your safe space for personal growth, healing, and transformation. I'm so grateful to have you here, where we journey together through the ups and downs of life, learning how to embrace our emotions, develop emotional resilience, and find peace in the chaos. If you're someone who finds themselves constantly worrying, overthinking, or feeling overwhelmed by anxiety, know this: you're not alone, and more importantly, you are not powerless. Today, I want to introduce you to a method that may sound simple but has the power to significantly reduce your mental burden. It's called worry time. Yes, scheduling time to worry. It may sound strange at first, but stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand how it works, but be inspired to use it as a powerful tool for change in your life. Before we dive in, I'd love for you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. That little red button helps us grow and reach more people who need to hear this message. Also, turn on the notification bell so you never miss a moment of encouragement, guidance, or peace from our weekly videos. Let's start by understanding the reality of worrying. Worrying is something every human experiences. It's your brain's natural response to perceived danger or uncertainty. Maybe it's worrying about money, your health, your loved ones, your future, or even just how you're perceived by others. Our minds are wired to try and predict and prepare for potential problems. It's a survival instinct that has kept us alive as a species for thousands of years. But in today's world, we're not running from lions or facing physical threats every day. We face emotional, social, and psychological stressors, deadlines, bills, social media, relationships, and expectations, and our brains can't always tell the difference. So they respond the same way with worry. Unfortunately, worrying doesn't fix anything. In fact, excessive worrying can paralyze you, clouds your judgment, steals your joy, and keeps you trapped in a loop of fear and uncertainty. You might find yourself lying awake at night, replaying scenarios in your head. You might lose focus during the day, feeling stuck in a fog. You might even start to question your worth and abilities. Truth is, unchecked worry becomes a habit, a destructive one. But here's the beautiful truth: you don't have to get rid of worry to find peace. You just need to learn how to manage it. And that's where worry time comes in. Worry time is a psychological strategy where you intentionally set aside a specific time each day to focus only on your worries. That's right. You give yourself permission to worry, but only within a controlled space and time. Instead of letting your mind spiral out of control all day long, you create a boundary, a container, a space where you say, "This is when I will worry. And outside of this time, I will not entertain those thoughts." During your designated worry time, typically 15 to 30 minutes, you sit down with a notebook or journal and write out every single thing that's bothering you. No filter, no shame. Could be as big as fearing for your family's safety or as small as wondering if you offended someone by accident. Write it all down. Let it pour out. Then, next to each worry, try to write down one possible solution. It doesn't have to be perfect or even realistic. The goal is to shift your mind from helplessness to problem solving. If there's no solution, and many worries fall into this category, simply write, "I release what I cannot control." Why does this work? Because your mind craves structure. When you don't give it a clear place and time to process thoughts, they leak into every part of your day. But by setting a time, you're training your brain. We'll deal with this later. This allows you to focus more fully on what's happening right now instead of living in constant reaction to your thoughts. You don't suppress your emotions, you schedule them. You don't deny your fears, you face them at the right time. Let's walk through exactly how to create your own worry time. First, choose a specific time each day that you can dedicate to this practice. It should be when you're relatively relaxed and have a bit of quiet, maybe in the early evening. Avoid doing this right before bed, as it could stir up emotions and affect your sleep. Second, set a timer for 15 to 30 minutes. You want to create a firm boundary. Once the timer goes off, you close your notebook and stop. This discipline is essential. Third, right? Pour your heart out on paper. List everything that's on your mind. Don't worry about how it sounds. This isn't about grammar or spelling. This is about honesty. Fourth, reflect. For each worry, ask yourself, can I do something about this? If yes, what's one step I can take? If no, right, I release this. And finally, end the session. Close your journal, breathe deeply, and engage in something uplifting, stretching, music, reading, a walk. This signals to your brain that the session is over and you're moving on. Now let's look at why this process is so effective. Worry time is rooted in cognitive behavioral therapy, a proven psychological approach used to treat anxiety, depression, and stress-related disorders. Therapists have used this exact method to help thousands of people manage their mental health more effectively. Why? Because it works. Gives you a sense of control, which is often what we crave most when we're anxious. It also allows you to process emotions instead of suppressing them, and it trains your mind to respect mental boundaries. Here's a real-life example. Meet Sarah. Before using worry time, she'd wake up anxious, check her emails the moment she opened her eyes, and carry tension throughout the day. She often felt overwhelmed, snapping at loved ones and doubting herself constantly. Then she started using worry time. Every evening at 6:30 p.m., she'd sit down, journal her thoughts, and work through each one with compassion. During the day, if a worry arose, she'd tell herself, I'll handle this during worry time. Slowly, her mind stopped panicking. Her sleep improved. Her mornings became calm. She felt more present with her family. Sarah reclaimed her life. You can too. Now, you may have some questions, and that's perfectly normal. What if you forget a worry before worry time? That's okay. If it's truly important, it will come back. And if it doesn't, that's your brain saying, this wasn't worth my time. What if a worry pops up at an inconvenient moment? Quickly jot it down in your notes app and move on. You'll revisit it later. What if you cry during worry time? Beautiful. That means you're releasing. Crying is healing. Let it happen. What if this makes you worry more? Quite the opposite. Research shows that by limiting worry to a specific time, you reduce its grip on your life. Your mind becomes more cooperative, not more chaotic. But beyond just reducing anxiety, worry time helps you build emotional strength. Teaches you self-awareness. You start recognizing patterns in your thinking. Maybe you worry most about things you can't control. Maybe you notice your self-talk is harsh. Maybe you uncover deeper fears hiding behind small worries. With practice, worry time becomes not just a tool but a form of emotional hygiene. Like brushing your teeth, it becomes a daily practice that keeps your mental state clean, clear, and calm. Let's do a mini worry time together right now. If you're in a place where you can pause, grab a notebook. Take a deep breath. At the top of the page, write, My worries today. Now, take a minute to list whatever comes to mind. Don't edit. Don't judge. Just write. Breathe. Now go back and ask yourself for each one, can I do something about this? If yes, what's one step? If no, right, I release this. Now close the notebook. Feel that? That's relief. That's clarity. That's you taking care of you. And remember this, you are not your thoughts. You are not your anxiety. You are not your fears. You are the one who witnesses them. You are the one who decides how much space they take up. You have the power to set boundaries, to create structure, and to protect your peace. Worry time is your tool. Use it daily. Make it yours. Customize it. Let it evolve with you. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this message helped you, I'd be so honored if you'd like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. We are building a beautiful, supportive community where healing and growth are not just possible, they are expected. Turn on the notification bell to stay connected. We share weekly videos filled with motivation, mental wellness tips, and gentle reminders that you are not alone. Today may be heavy, but your soul is strong. You've got this, and I'm right here with you. Take a deep breath. Go be kind to yourself. Until next time,